Good morning, all. A warm welcome to your first session of your cloud computing in your fourth BTech. So today we will see a glimpse of what is a cloud computing and what are the syllabus we are covering here, and some basics of the cloud, why we are using cloud will be discussed here. So coming to our topics to be covered. So first we will see what is the syllabus and what are the textbooks are used for your studying, and then we will go for in detail about definitions, history, what is the need for the cloud, what are the features which are affecting to use of the cloud, and then benefits, and at last there would be some limitations also. So we will discuss some of the limitations in this lecture. So first, this is the syllabus of your J2K one, which is having then 6 units. In the first unit, we will see the introductions of your computers, that is computing technologies, what you are using there. And in the second unit, we will go for the virtualization. Means the concept is using your things in a virtual manner. Means you are in the cloud, what it is supporting, how you are managing here is, it is supporting virtual environment. So this type of the environment will be supported in various manners. Means you can virtualize your hardware, software, IO devices. Sometimes you can take this clusters also. So like this, we will go on for the virtualization of your clusters, data centers, and the machines what you are using. And in the third unit, we will go for the what is a cloud computing in detail and what are the models we are using. There are three types of such models. Not only the three, mainly we are using three types of models. And what are the providers? Who are the providers of the clouds are they? And then what are the services they are offering, and what are the public clouds we are choosing, and what are the services they are providing will be discussed in the third unit. And coming to the fourth unit, we'll have the software environments and the programming. Means it is providing the programming environment as a service also. So in this unit, we will go through that environments, and we will see what the benefits it is providing through this things what you are having. And then next fifth unit, in this fifth unit, we are taking the resources. Means it is having the resource sharing environment also there, and how it is going to scheduling all these things will be studied there. And in the last representation as a sixth unit, we are completely studying about the storage systems. Means it is supporting the data centers, or the data means it is storage devices supporting. So in this thing, we are allowing the things to accept and to allow. So what are the storage technologies are evaluated, and what is the technologies we are using till now. So these are the textbooks we are following. The first two textbooks are for your JNTK syllabus. Some of the units are from the first textbook, that is a distributed and cloud computing, which is by the K-Hang. And then second one is a cloud computing theory and the practice, which is having some units of your JNTK syllabus. If you want to go for any hand approach or anything, any in detail thing, you can go use the third textbook here. So this is your chapters and the textbooks what you are using in the JDK syllabus. And coming to your means first unit, before going to the first unit, we can take the basics of the what are the clouds or the computing what you are choosing here. The first thing, how you are going to define a cloud. Means here the definitions what you are providing will be not the same, because one may define the cloud in one manner and other ones will define in another manner. So whatever will be the cloud what you are using, it refers to the servers only. The servers what you are using, and these servers what you are representing will be accessed through or over the internet what you are providing here. And then we are representing what is this server here, why we need to maintain or why we need to add the server representations into this one is specified. So here the cloud servers what you are using are represented as the data centers. So what is making the cloud usage, why we are using the cloud here? The cloud offers the services to users, that is your end users, maybe individual users or organizational users can be specified. So what the cloud is offering is, it is offering the user to store their data, any data, that is any type of the data can be stored on the cloud. Means you are having some examples also. We are using the Google Drive there. So the Google Drive is an example well known by you. In this Google Drive, what you are choosing here is, you are allowing to store up to 15 GB of the data as a prior one. So after the 15 GB, what it is doing is, it is allocating some prices to access your space, that is a space, storage spaces, and you can choose any type of the service, that is any type of the subscription to store your data. Means you can choose many, you can purchase some GB of the data, or you can purchase many amount of the data like that. Means you can purchase as your reference or as your basis, you can go for your that is storing your data. And you also, another example is you're having the Dropbox is there. So these are the several examples we are having, which are you are using in the day-to-day life. And how it is connected to the cloud is nothing but, we are maintaining a model, that is an environment which is closing, or which is having some softwares, data centers, and also it is providing the infrastructures also. Means whatever you are using for building a company, you can choose the infrastructure, that is a hardware representation, physical representation, software representations, and the storage representations, whatever. So whatever the things what you are using could be allocated, could be given by the cloud here. So here the cloud what you are representing is can be managed by any provider you are using. So the mostly used providers are IBM, it is providing Blue Cloud, it is doing. And the addition, we are having AWS Cloud, and then Google is using Google App Engine, Microsoft is providing Microsoft Azure, and then Salesforce is using the force.com. So these are the type, these are the applications, or these are the models which are provided by the providers which are having. And what they are doing is nothing but, based on your requirements, what it is choosing is, you can access your things from your computer or from your phone without installing all these things. Means there is no need to install a physical server, there is no need to install a software in your computer, or there is no need to install a storage, that is a hard disk or anything to support all these things has to be done. No installations has not been encouraged here, because there is no usage of your own things, own machineries or anything. What it is doing is, it is providing a service to subscribe the thing. When you are subscribed to a channel or anything, what you are getting is, you are getting the benefits of your subscription. Means if you are subscribing for a particular amount of these services, means you will, means if you want to only access your storage space, then you go for the storage subscriptions. And if you want to access these that is software one, means if you want to go for the programming development, means many programmings or areas will be there, any tools will be there. So if you want to generate or a programming or application using these things, you may able to purchase all these things, or you may not afford that all these things. So what you will do, simply we go for a cloud environment, we will take a model. So if you are considering a model, that is, I am taking a programming environment, you can take the programming environment as a platform, as a model, you can, as a service you can specify. So if you go for the representation, what you are presenting, sorry, this is the example of the cloud. This is the user device that you can connect from anywhere through any device. It is not accessing, that is earlier you connected with with this device, not what you are doing is, you are using your credentials to connect you with your cloud environment, and you are going to access here. So here what it is providing, the accessing is providing through this internet, what you are choosing here. And then in this one, we are underneath, we are providing the servers here. Means the green color representations what you are using is that the number of the servers which are containing these databases and applications. These applications can be divided also. Means not all the your applications means you are not using only single applications. The applications means already developed applications there, and then means there is no any chance of changing. In that applications also, what you is they are allowing to take the programming into this environment, and taking some testing tools also it is allowing. This is the simple representation of the cloud which is so what we need to do, we need to connect to this device, and your means chance of accessing all these things. How we are going to connect, or how we are going to access, or how we are going to subscribe this one? I take you simple example. There is a Google Drive, or Google Docs, or Google Sheets, or anything what you are Google Classroom, what you are presenting. To avail the services of this thing, what we need to do is nothing but you have to take the service, that is the login. Means the first user we are going to specify, or we are going to access these services are allowed only when this person is having the access to to their or to his or her Google account. Means they first have the Google account, and they will have the chance of availing all these things which are priorly allowing the user to be used freely. So that's why the service what you are providing here is a login service from the Gmail. So the Gmail what you are choosing is, first we need to log in into your Gmail account. If you are choosing the device what you are using for your processing is your mobile phone. So if you see the mobile phone, you are initially there are no, that is Google Sheet environment is not there, anything what you are providing is not there. So what you are choosing here is, so when you are installing the Google Gmail or anything, what you are doing is nothing but simply you are going to access your drives, sheets, or docs, or any map reduce, or anything through this account what you are having. So that is a simple example of your accessing the services from the cloud to the user device what you are chosen via internet. If you don't have the internet, what it is supporting is it won't access your things. Means there may be a chance of processing all these things into your, means all your data what you are presenting will be stored. Stop your videos. And what you are processing will be stored, and then it's what you are doing will be accessed when only you are connected to the internet here. And coming to this one, this is the representation. As earlier I mentioned, there are some services it is providing. So these are the services what you are having here. So infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and we are having some service value nets here. If we go for the last two, the underneath one is infrastructure as a service. What it is doing is it is providing the infrastructure to the user. Use my infrastructure. There is no need to install at this time. And what you will do is nothing but you have to pay for that one. Means this is like you are renting something and getting the object to your home and using this thing. And also what you are choosing it is you are giving all these things after the usage of that. Means if you go for any simple example is, if you have any functions or anything at your home, what you will do, so you will try to use the things what you are having at your home. And whatever the things you are not in, that means if you are not using, means the objects will be, so when coming to the cooking sections, you may not have the big utensils here, and then next you may not have some gas stove, all these things are not represented here. So what it is simply, what you are simply doing is you are going to some warehouse or anything who are providing these utensils or anything what you are required for this organizing a function or anything. So you will go for their warehouse, or you go for that particular shop, and you will take the rent of that thing, and you will come, means take to your home and usage that thing. Means not also that thing, somebody are providing some DVDs will be provided for the rented services. Sometimes we will use many objects for the rented services. What you will do, simply you go for this object where it is residing. Means you have to go to that shop or anything, and there you have to select the item what you are using for that one, and you will take to your home and you are using these things. Like that way what it is doing, that is a simple representations here. So if we are providing this thing, infrastructure as a service, what it is doing is simply it is providing a service And then sometimes it is also providing some data storage devices also there, that is data centers you are using, and some IO devices you are mentioning, IO representations what you are doing, all could be provided to you, and there is no need to purchase all these things. To whom it is providing? Means the question will be raised, to whom it is providing, means it will provide to individual user. If I am aware of all these things, I want to purchase a data space from you, or I want to take a you privilege of accessing a server to process my things, means what I have to do is nothing but I have to avail that service there. And then next, if you go for the organizational one, organization means if you take this a college or any IT or any marketing, any business oriented one, you can go for any mart or anything. What they are doing is simply they are accessing all these things through this cloud environment only. Why this cloud environment is supported or encouraged means whatever they are representing is not to be purchased there. Means what we have to do is nothing but if you want to use this much of amount, this amount of service only, you need to pay for this amount of service only, not all you are using. For example, you are taking one server for this particular amount of the time. So you purchase it, the server, you install in your organization or in your individual system, and you are what you are doing is you are processing the things and saying that I am going to access your things and I am going to process your things for particular amount of the time using that server only. Means after that time, means for the particular amount, means if you purchase it with the many dollars or a huge amount of money is spent on that thing. So what you will do? So simply you will take this server by the usage of from period of time. It could be 1 year or 2 years or 3 years. Suppose you just spend some thousands of dollars on that thing. Simply what it is doing is the thousands of the dollars after 3 years of your work will be waste. Means the server what you have purchased earlier is not useful at this particular amount of the time. So to avoid this feature uses, what you will do is nothing but you will to take the thing, that is who is providing this server as a service. We will go for this provider and give and will get the access of that server for the amount of the time where you are processing there. So then you will take the agreement. All these are considered here. And coming to second one, that is a middle one, platform as a service. So here it is providing the services to many. Means not if it is if you are providing the services to the IT means IT means infra, that is only for the companies we are supporting these programming environments. It's not the easy one. So for what they are doing is nothing but the cloud environment what you are providing has to be means availed by single user or the multi users or the users which are from multiple areas. So different trust areas could be considered here. So if you are considering these much of the areas, the cloud services what you are providing, it is supported by. So what is a platform here? The platform here representation is you will avail the services which are already designed one. Means you can use a tool, you can use any programming environment, that is a Python environment, Ruby environment, .NET environment, anything. You can use any type of representations here. And what the platform is representation here is, you can't change the represented one, or you can't change the service what you are availed. What it is, what you are using is already developed one, and you have the facility to use the benefits of the developed one only, and there is no chance of processing other your own things has not to be involved into one. So you can take the programming environments, you take the platform, that is a Python, which is a newly that is you can have the any version, any type of the version where the Python you are choosing, you can choose that service, you can access that one, and you can process all these. And then next you want to take any tool, any testing tool, any representations of that, you want to any web application you want to provide, any type of the things will be provided in this platform as a service here. So here in the first top level you are having the that is service value nets. In the service value nets we are having number of users who are connected to these things using different devices there. So here they are using mobiles, they are using laptops, they are using desktop computers, and sometimes someone are all using tabs also are allowed. Means the thing what you are representing is the usage of your services will not be limited to the device what you are connected. Means you can connect from your any device from anywhere through only the internet facility it is representing. So this is the basic of your cloud representation what you are choosing. So coming to the next one, that is a history. So when talking about these cloud computing, we need to talk about a person who make this possible, that is who make this idea raise, that is we can use this type of means, you can make the resources what you are choosing for the computing as a subscribing one, as a service one, and there is no need to install all these things, or there is no need to purchase all these things for the persons what you have chosen, whether it is for the organizational one or what you are mentioning for the individual one also. So the person here is the John McCarthy, who is an American computer scientist and also cognitive scientist. Here in September 4 to 1927, from October 24 to 2011. It is a lifespan of this person. This is the person who made the possibility of this cloud computing here. But he means initially it doesn't involve all these things, that is all this resource sharing, all these things as a cloud computing. So what is the name given to this type of computing? Is utility computing. Means utilities. Utilities means whatever the things you are proposing for computing, or the resources or anything are specified as a utilities here. Means sometimes you can take anything, means you can purchase some water also, it is taking some electricity or anything. So what the idea is, in 1961 he proposed an idea. So why can't we choose these business model, that is renting or subscribing or taking the some amount of the periodic time to use that thing, that is a time sharing one. So why can't use this type of the technology or this type of the model into your computing system? There it lies the idea, that is the utility computing. So later on in the 2000, sometime they mentioned it as a cloud computing. So after many changes has been applied to that one. At last, nowadays we are using very essential and advanced of this cloud computing. So whenever we are choosing to describe about your cloud computing, we need to remember the person who suggested this thing, that is a utility computing. Perhaps it is moreover it is considered as a cloud computing in means in future. After that, we are having some history. So in this history representations, how we are going to represent means it is started early in 1960 by 1960 to 1961 by McCarthy, by choosing the time sharing representations here. So here the time sharing representations has been started through these remote job entry representations, which are used by the vendors IBM and DEC. And later on in 1972, and then next 1977 up to 1990, what they are doing is nothing but they are developing their operating systems and providing a symbol to the cloud. There is no any symbol to the cloud environment. In 1997, what they done is nothing but they provided a symbol that is which has been used by our in from 1977. So from 1990, what they done is there are some telecommunication companies. What they are is they are so in 1990 by telecommunication companies using some primarily point-to-point data circuits. What they are doing is they are offering a new network, that is a VPN. There's a virtual private network, which are means they are providing these services which are ultimately used by the others. And then next also it is providing the quality of the services, and then any type of the service constraint what you are representing, also what it is doing is simply it is providing all these things into the by at the lower cost only. So here there is some traffic issues or represent also processor. So the to provide these type of the services through that is networks, what you need to do is nothing but we simply provide the network bandwidth will be efficient while processing through the connections or the connectors what you are providing here. So later on, this the usage of this cloud, the cloud metaphor is represented here, and the cloud computing here is came into existence. So in 2000s means from 2000, so 2006, Amazon created this AWS, and then Microsoft is supported with this Microsoft Azure, and in 2008, Google released its beta version, that is a Google App Engine. In 2008, NASA is supported Open Nebula. So all these things are discussed in your coming chapters or the coming units. By 2008 that is made. So what it is providing is we need to maintain the relationship among these consumers of IT services and who use the IT service. What they are doing is they are switching these project what you are proposing from computing to programming also. Means we need to include the IT products in of the some areas to represent all these things into the, and there is having some representations that it's a cluster exploratory also included here. So in this cluster exploratory, Google and IBM both researched and funded into the program, which is uses the cluster technology, which analyzes massive amount of the data what you are using by these US National Science Foundation. In 2010, Rackspace hosting and jointly, and NASA jointly open, that is a launched an open source cloud software initiative, that is a OpenStack. Till now in 2010, what it is done is it is simply allowing the user to access these things by their own versions only. There is not means we are not provided to change your version or change your ideas into your cloud, or the providers what they are doing. So what they done is they are providing a open source one. So in this one, what it is doing is it is helping the organizations which are offering these cloud computing services, which are running on the standard hardware only. I mean, these codes were developed by these NACA and Rackspace has painted the clouds, these cloud files onto the cloud stack there. In 2011, you are having the IBM provided with the framework, which is the smart cloud here. The smart cloud is having the various components of these smarter computing, and also provides access to the integrated set of ID solutions what you are having. And in 2012, the Google computing engine is mentioned, and also the Oracle is also specified all these things what you are having or what you are choosing with this representation. So this is the overall history of the cloud computing, and we can see the evolution of your computing here. So first we are providing these programming languages, and then operating systems, and then file systems, databases, networking protocols, virtual machines, grid computing, and later on now we are choosing the environment, that is the cloud computing. This is the flow of your usage of your things, means how we are using virtual machines, ARPANETs, RBDMS, and DEC tabs, and the Fortran language, and we are processing all these things. Here it is providing, for example, if you are using programming languages, what it is doing is it is providing abstract algorithms only, and you are providing operating system, is it is providing the software as a virtualization. And if you are going for the file system, it is providing the data storage there. So here the data storage is medium for these file system and databases. Means here the data file systems what you are using for the particular amount of the time only. If you are choosing the databases here, so it is providing the data storage ultimately, not only for the medium, it is providing the highly for the physical storages what you are choosing. And some networking switches or networking environment also can be that is a shade here, that is to this communication abstract what you are presenting. In this virtual machines, what you are providing is you are providing an application oriented environment here. So the virtual machine means you can access an operating system which is not present in your operating system. For example, if you are having guest operating system environment also, then it is supporting the VMs. In the second unit, we will completely study about the virtualization or the virtual machines what we are using there. And then next one, grid computing. Overall, we are lasting to the cloud computing here. So this is the evolution of your cloud computing, computing what you are processing. And coming to the second, the next one, representation, how the usage of this cloud computing has been changed. So it is been started from the mainframe or the supercomputers what you are using, and next we are providing the environment which is provided with the client server network there. Means the client is on the server, we are having access to these servers only, will access the benefits of the processing distributed or the centralized services what you are having. And then next, it is whole for the whole world, it is providing the services to be accessible from anywhere if they are having the internet connection or the credentials to the processing through the web. And now we are using the cloud processing to access it. Means how we are processing all these things, means the evolution has been changed. Means we are situated at a computer only in 1970s and the 1980s, and in the second stage of representation, what it is choosing, it is allowing the users to access the resources of the organization or anything by providing some services as a client there. And then next, if you are having some web connection or the web representation, what you are choosing is can be accessed or can be done through the web here. So here in this web, there are the services or there are the things that has been splitted up. Means you need to go for the, if you want to access for the storage, means you have to go for the another one. If you want to go for the infrastructure, means these are not available for these web services what you are providing. If we go through this cloud, what it is doing here is you are accessing the last three stages what we have discussed has been included in this part, and it is making available all these things to access any type of services, any type of the things which are used for your computing from your side without installation, without processing or without purchasing all these things, just to pay as go representations through this cloud environment. So this is a representation how we are going to use, that is a mainframe computer, like as I said. So from the 1950s, it has been started. So here what are the devices we are using, and from these are the years, from these 3 years we are using many mainframe computers or the which are not affordable by all. So from coming to this mobile internet, these are the things we are getting. Means we can choose the smartphones, tablets, car electronics, anything, any type of representations can be used by you. Means here you are mentioning, means the desktop also on nowadays no one only the persons who are having the work with these laptops or desktops only installing all these things. If you go for the mobile, all are using the smartphones too nowadays. So the smartphone, in this smartphone environment, what they are providing is this type of the services also providing. These are the services we are providing. We can use any type of the services we are. So if you may have interest in using all these resources, all these provided by your smartphones or any tablets, you can access all these things. So these are the services, these are the things we can access, and how it has been increased gradually through the years, we can, through the decades, if you see. Later on we are having, that is the topic is need for the cloud. Why we need the cloud? So the we are having some representations, that is these are the characteristics which are affecting. So this is the thing I am using for the cloud here. These are allowed for your cloud representations here. So the first one is the cost saving. Likewise, I have mentioned cost saving means there is no usage or there is no representations of that is installations here. I'm repeating, somebody left in the previous session. I have mostly 60 members, that is a 54. Now I have only 43. At the end of the class only I will take the attendance, so that is only considered here. So whoever is missing, just please rejoin the class. So coming to this thing, cost savings. So the cost saving representation here is so there is no installation charges, there is no any processing. What you are doing is you are paying for your service and you are using that one. So if you are not going to use anymore means just there is no you means further subscription of that thing. So that is the cost saving one. No need to install means any new how they are starting means sometimes you will wonder how they are starting their IT companies nowadays means most of the people no need to install all these things into your a working area. Means there is no need to maintain all these servers or anything. What we need to do is nothing but we need to subscribe means because in the earlier slides I mentioned infrastructure as a service. What they are doing, they are providing the data centers, they are providing the servers also. Means if you are not maintaining the server means there is a lots of saving will be there. How come means there is no need to purchase the server. There is no need to maintain the cooling enhancement for that server. There is no need to maintain the server administrator also. Means who is going to look after all these things has to be done. So there is no maintenance of the electricity last run, and there is no maintenance of the space also. Means these are the things affecting here. Means if you are not purchasing the server means what could affect means these are the some factors will affecting all these things, and what it is doing is allowing to make your dreams come true while processing all these things through these cloud. If you are means entering into the any IT or any company, anything what you are using. Ease of use. Second one, ease of use means you can there is a notation or there is a notion called you can access from anywhere through anything. Means anywhere means it is not the location. We are the spatial one, spatial latency or the spatial thing is not considered here. We can locate from anywhere, and then next we can access your things. Accessing can be anywhere, and then next accessing through any type of the device what you are supported. And then next increased storage means what how we are providing means there is no access of your storage there is no access of your building your own databases, building in your own hard disk, anything is not represented here. So everyone what you are representing is choosing this storage environment, and then you are automating all these things here. And coming to the fourth one, agility, flexibility, and scalability. So agility is represented as, for example, it focus. This represents the ability to rapid development. So ability to develop means we can choose for the forward means future forward representation. How it is if you are installing this thing, you will for example if you are choosing anything, what you are, any object or anything, what you will do is nothing but you will think of the present use and also for the future use also. For example, if you are purchasing a smartphone, so what the smartphone representation, you will think for in future it is supporting all the technologies what I am emerging into my phone or not, like that. So if you are means if you are purchasing a phone which is not supporting the 4G or incoming, it's not supporting 5G, means what it is the waste of time or the waste of money what you are purchasing. And then it's flexibility. So the flexibility here is representing to access from anywhere through any web enabled device. So the representation, what the notion it is saying is it is the flexible means it is means related to any environment what you are specifying. You can there is a chance of accessing all these things from anywhere, likewise it is specifying. Scalability, it is an important factor or important aspect in this cloud computing, because you are having in this first in the coming slides or sorry coming representations or the presentations in the first unit you are having, that is the scalable computing over the internet. The first topic it is on. So what is the scalability? The scalability means scalable is represented as a based on your time or your representations, it can change by representing a factor. If you are representing the factor as a size, you can scale in, scale out. Means for example, you can for maintaining all these things what you are doing, you are maintaining different devices or different things individually. What it is doing is it is making all these things into emerging into a single one, that is represented as a scalable. In scale out means what it is doing, it is splitting. So there are different types of the scalings you are having. The scaling means the capacity of processing what you are means to be changed in representing factor. The factor can be what you can say, that is a size or the time what you can mention. So, and the freeing up your staff, your representation is there is no burden to maintain all these things. The staff what you are chosen will work, will space, that is will concentrate on these things only, that is to develop or anything. And there is no any work pressure that there any server down, anything has been occurred at your end, like that we can represent. And also, as I said, if there is no server, there is no need to maintain the administrators or anything, any members to maintain all these things. Means you are having some cost efficiency, or the cost things has been cutted through this things. So these are the things what we consider we should need a cloud for processing, or for your future users for processing anything. And coming to the next one, the features or the characteristics of a uh, cloud computing, what you are specifying. So these features are include normal features and also the features which are given by the NIST, which are the 5 essential features: on-demand self-service, broad network access, rapid elasticity, measured services, and the resource pooling. So the first one is the resource pooling. So what we do here is it is representing all the resource has been enhanced. What it is doing simply, for example, I want to access a data center. If I want to access an input device or printer or anything, so what will do? So if I want to access a printer, so first it will go for the pulling. That is, you go for it has to take that the printer what I am requesting for is available or not. If it is not available, how come? At which time it will be available? Like that, I have to know. Means it has to maintain the resources and the information of the resources, to whom I have allocated the resources, for how much amount of the time they has been allocated the resources, like that it has to time. And the next second one, on demand self service. So there is no anything that is others will come to your end and process all these things. So if you are having such type of representations, what they do is nothing but they provide these services on your demand. And then next you can take the benefits of the services what you are having. And the next one, easy maintenance. So there is no cost of thing, means the providers means Google, IBM, means there is no need to worry about how to maintain this type of the services or the data centers which are used for all the times. And then large network access means we need to provide all these things throughout the network, means we need to take this presence as a benefit. And the thing what you are having is the availability, high availability in cloud computing, HA. High availability is specified. The HA is the resources what you are choosing, or the resources what you are processing will be available at this end what you are processing. Automatic system means these are what you are presenting is a automatic one. There is no need to orient the physical representations, or the manual representations has to be done. What you need to do is nothing but the provider, if the problem arises, the provider will go after all these things. And then next, economical, there is a budget what you are mentioned will be represented that. So there is no possibility of that is you will lose while using this cloud representations. And then next we are having the security also. It is provide the security representations here. And also you are having an one notion, that is pay as you go. Means when you are choosing a cloud represents pay as you go. Means how you are going to use this one, means you will pay for your service and you are going to access your services what you are having. And there is last one is a measured service. Means simply if I want to access the infrastructure, or if I want to access anything, means first I need to connect with the provider. So the provider will take the advantage of accessing all these things. That is, it will take whether the resource what you are locating, or whether the service what you are locating will be available or not, will be first checked. And then next what it does is nothing but it will cost your service. So for that one, it is taking the measured service representation. So the service what you are chosen, what you are going to process will be measured, and it is will be fixed. That is a price fixing will be there, and later after we will go for that one paying. Means simply you are availing the access of your service. It's not the allowable one. first we need to measure the service what it is providing, and then next we need to go for. So these are the factors which are other features which are affecting the cloud or the cloud computing what you are representing. And coming to the next one, there is a benefits. So these are the benefits what you have chosen. So here, flexibility, likewise I said, we can access from anywhere to any web enabled device through. So disaster recovery is the important factor here. Disaster recovery, why I am saying is, you are providing a virtual environment here. This virtual environment what you have chosen will be, means we are choosing a electronic device or electronic things to process all these things. So these based one will be any, means if you are chosen any type of representations here, what it do here, we can last the connectivity or we can last the machine what it is providing here. So at that time what you will do, means here there could be a recovery here. How we are going to provide the recovery here is simply we choose uh, a virtual, I am saying an example with the virtual mission. So if you are choosing the virtual missions as a accessing one, so here the virtual missions what you are choosing will be crashed, means there will be a chance of crashing. So while processing if it is crashed, what we need to do is nothing but we must recover that thing from that virtual mission, that guest operating system to another guest operating system. So it takes some few minutes of the time or any processing anything. So what it does here is in within the time of time it process all these things, means what the process you have done, means what the things you have chosen or any process you have done, representations. Wait a minute. So whatever the processings you have done earlier, that is, you have chosen, for example, you are transferring your data. In between, it has been stopped. At which amount of the time it has been stopped? You are in the programming environment. So you done your programming very well up to some 50% of that one. So what you have to do is nothing but we need to make the 50% of the program to be available in this processing, means whatever the done you have done, that is any amount of the time work you have done has to be get through this operating system, sorry, the guest operating system to another guest operating system or any virtual machines to other virtual machines, like that. So our software updates what you are doing, it will be done automatically, and there is a notion that is a pay as you go, means there is no any representations that unnecessarily we need to pay for the services we are not used also. Next, increase collaborations or increase document control you are providing, the security is also providing, and then next you are having the things representations, that is location independent, it is not based on the locations. So here why we are choosing that as a cloud, means the name what you are chosen is represented as means simply it is given. So how we say here, it is why we are using the cloud, means we are processing things in a group of networks here. So if you see the earlier diagrams or earlier things, what you are choosing here is we are choosing some infrastructures or anything, means representations, a platform, anything. What it is doing, any for processing, just it is transferring the information or processing remotely from one space to another space. So if you are choosing that type of environments, what it is choosing, what it is providing is, it is providing the services which has to be stored in the files and the applications or anything through a representation, means it's not a cloud. Simply or arrays, it is not a cloud, it is situated in some virtual environment. So here why we are choosing this type of representation here is cloud, means why it is based. So the symbol what you are presenting is, it is causing some processing of charts and diagrams and representations what you are chosen. means you are drawing unevenly. You are drawing unevenly, representing all these things. For example, go for this way, go for this representation, this one, second one, or third one, or anything. So here they are all connected. They are all connected, and simply we are spacing this thing. Means if these are first to see this thing, so I am using this environment. I'm using this environment. So this environment doesn't have any shape or anything. It is, I can't say it is in the circular shape. I can't say it is in the oval shape, or I can't say it is in any shape. So what they done is nothing but they have been connected. Mostly devices are connected, and what they are accessing in this unshaped things. Let it make it as a one representation. Give it as a name, which is look alike the clouds in our sky, like that. The name is given like that only. Just one, you got the thing. Simply they have given that the representations what you are chosen, what you are represented as has no any shape. That is, the things what are they are connected or the shapeless here. You are providing, these are all connected here. Means I am providing this one. This is also providing, these are connected into one environment. These are also connected into one environment here. Okay, so these are all connected into environments. What I am simply saying is these environments are providing that there is no any shape here. So that's why they simply took it as a cloud here. They just given the shape as a cloud, and also given the uh, name as a cloud here. I think you got that one. And coming to the next representation, that is disadvantages or demerits or limitations or anything. So if you are proposing any new one, there could be the disadvantages here also. So what could be the disadvantage here is uh, the first one, you can say it as a vulnerability of attacks. So there are the two types of the attacks, two representations will be caused. One is the DOS, that is the denial of service, or DDoS, that is a distributed denial of service. DOS services means which are these two representations. What you are saying will, what you are discussing, what you are specifying will be occurred by the attackers here. Means for example, how DOS. So what it is doing is simply it is disabling the services what you are request, the page what you are requesting for is not accessible. It is not provided, like that we are displaying. Sometimes we need to think the page is not available. The thing what you are representing is not available here. So sometimes this thing, the page what it is seeing is means what you are representing, what you are seeing on your pay, that is phone or anything, actually from the provider, actually from the net servicer, or actually from the that is the genuine person only. So first we need to think that thing. Means there is not, it is not available, like that it is providing. It is not available means who is taking all these things? That is the attacker giving one type of service, that is attacking, that is the denial of service. Means it makes the server, or it makes the things not to be available, not to be done to the particular users, or many users. They can choose many, or they can choose for the many some users only. Means what it is doing is, if you are choosing, if you want to access your bank account or bank, that you are going to access that thing. So what it is doing is simply it is not allowing to enter into your bank account, that is a personal profile what you are having. So if using your profile, what they are doing is they can change, they can process anything. Means here also representing anything what you are processing. Next, downtime issues. We are choosing network, there could be a downtime here, limited control, only remote servers, or they'll too hard to specify these remote servers what you are specifying will be processing there. So it is completely based on the internet, means the network issues will be done. If the network connectivity is low, then you won't access all your things what you are having. And the next one and the last one you are having is the vendor lock-in problem. So the vendor lock-in problem means you will stick to one provider only. Simply what is the lock-in problem means? Lock-in. Lock-in means you are locked into one thing. So you are locked into one thing. What the thing it is representing is you are locking with your own provider only. First you are choosing one Google provider. So what it is doing is it won't come out from the Google provider to go the services used by the IBM or anything, because they won't choose the to migrate. Means migration means from one environment to another environment. So the users, what they are choosing is they won't use the migrate. Sometimes this vendor lock-in is also specified as a myth also. Why it is specified as a myth means, if you are choosing an environment that is, you are providing something processing here, um, for example, I am choosing Google. So what it is doing is it is providing the services, or all things are better. So when I am compared with some other one, I am initiating that, okay, other services also, other providers also giving the services the low cost, but I can't migrate into the another one, because the agreements will be specified, or any other conditions will be specified to process all these things what you are having. So these are the disadvantages we are having with this one. And some applications what you are using, back and recovery, business process, e-commerce applications also represented in this one. So these are the applications where we are choosing the cloud environment. So the providers, we are using Facebook, Blue, Picasa, Gmail, and then next iCloud is also represented. Gmail is using some type of representations here. And also Google, Sugar saying Google Drive, SkyDrive. These are the representations what you are chosen here. So this is about your introduction of the basic clouds. I hope you got some points here. Um, let me take attendance for a while.